Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with my first video in perspectives of pouring, and it's going to be me and Sheldon today. I'm sure you've already seen Sheldon's, and there I am saying hi. Today I'm going to be working on a swipe. I'm trying to work on getting more depth in my bloom swipes. So that's kind of what I'm doing, working on here today. That color right there was Blue Velvet, a Color Art Prism Pour color. And then next I'm going to be using Pink Grapefruit, and that's Primary Elements, also Color Art. And this video isn't too long, barely 15 minutes, so hopefully I can just kind of talk you through it, and I can give you my thoughts on kind of where I was going and what I was thinking once I get this these colors swiped. And that color right there was Poison Ivy, another Color Art Primary Element color. And that color there is Chartreuse, and that is from Eye Candy. I love that color. That Chartreuse, it's a really beautiful color. It's a little lighter than what it's showing on screen. Also, as always, I've used too much pillow paint. I struggle really hard with that. It's weird because, you know, a few years ago, I didn't have too much of an issue with having too much paint on my canvas. Now, I struggle with using too much pillow paint usually. That color there that I just laid down was Atelier's Pacific Blue. And this one right here that I'm laying down now is Hibiscus Yellow. And that is another Eye Candy pigment. And what I'm sprinkling on top is to just have a tube paint on top. And that is Sage Mint Green. It's a really pretty color. It's from Deco Art. And I'm going to be swiping with black. Black CA there. I'm showing you which palette knife I'm using. That's like one of my newer favorites. It's a good size and shape to do a lot of different like scoop and drags and things like that. I like the shape of it. And like you'll see here when I swipe, I'll start to go over like a normal swipe, and then I kind of go back. See how like the colors are right there, and then I swipe the black over them again. In other pieces I've done, that's helped give me a lot more depth instead of just, you know, doing like one straight regular swipe, or, you know, even if you do a little swiggle or whatnot. I feel like I'm, I guess, turning the paints, flipping the paints over themselves a little bit. And I like the look that gives normally. And I do like at the end of this, you'll see, once it's stretched out and stuff, there's, majority of it I really like. There's some parts that I'm not too happy with, but you'll see right there, you'll see I kind of like, I went down too deep, which kind of pulled the colors a little weird, but it ended up working out okay. And when I do my, when I do my bloom swipes and do some scoop and drags in them, I like that, like, watercolor effect look. And I think that helps with depth as well. Just, you know, my personal perception of it. I don't know if that's a fact or what, but that's my perception. And having different size and types of cells and lacing, I think really make a swipe look better versus everything being exactly the same. You know, that has its place as well, you know, for different techniques and different pours, and, you know, just depends on each individual and what they like. And I do like that look too, but I don't like that, you know, for every single swipe. I hope I'm making sense. I'm trying to. So here I'm trying to get a little bit more color over there. That poison ivy color. And I love that little palette knife I have right there. It's a new one. It's from US Art. I just got it off of Amazon. And it's really, really handy for getting into small areas or making those little tiny small swipes that, you know I'm not the only one. I see other people doing it. You know, just to add that extra little bit of a swipe somewhere where you feel like it needs a little something else. That little palette knife works perfect for that. And it doesn't have a size or anything on the handle, but it came in a pack of like 5 or 6. Like I said, I got them off Amazon, if anybody is interested in them. And now I am tilting it out a little bit before I spin. I want to get it to a certain area. You know, get some of the pillow paint off. Kind of try to work with my composition a little bit. And see where I want to go with this thing. And if I can get a good composition. And I think it ended up working out pretty good. But like as I watched it back and everything, I was doing my voiceover, I noticed a few things that I think I might go back and change. And I'll point that out to you once that part of the video comes up. I love those colors together. I thought they went very nicely. And you see, like, at the top part, not where the big cells are, but on the other side, I don't know what side that would be to you. I guess on the right-hand side, where it's, like, kind of faded more. I don't like the way those lines look, and as you see right here, I am, like, erasing that area, and that's what I'm kind of working on here next. I have a mess everywhere. I'd been painting. I had a couple commissions I had to finish up and get this, make sure I got this video together for the collab. So I had a mess everywhere, but I had lots of fun. So, as you see, like I said, I'm erasing that part right there. And I continue to work in that area to get it looking a little bit nicer. And then I end up erasing another small area as well. And I think what I'm going to do is when it's completely dry, it's not completely dry yet. I'll show you guys the wet version at the end. And I'll make sure I post, and I'll try to pin the dry in the comments if it allows me to, but because it should be dry enough by then. for it to really have the dry, you know, the instead of the wet look, it will look dry to you guys, you know, at the end of the video. Of course, like I said, you're seeing the wet version. So, but I think where I was going with all that was that I want to go over and erase some other areas when it's completely dry and work on the composition a little bit more. Right there, I was just blowing to kind of, you know, get that area blended in. Trying to put a little bit more interest down there. I'm not too fond of that side that I keep fiddling with. That's the, you know, it's looking better with some of the areas that I've erased. See, that's the second area right there that I just said no. I just want to erase that. Because I wanted actually more negative space to, you know, begin with, which is another issue of mine. I have a hard time, I usually use too much paint and don't leave myself enough area for negative space. And I'm doing the same thing, just trying to kind of make it look like it's supposed to be like that. Give it another quick little spin. And just kind of check out my composition and see what I like and what I don't like. I really like the colors together. I really like that hibiscus yellow from Eye Candy. It's a beautiful yellow, and it's for a pigment, the way it like has different hues. I really like that about that color. I mean, obviously, when you stretch them out, of course, you know, they look different and lighter. But that color goes with pretty much anything I've tried it with. And I've been doing a lot of that as well. Just trying new color palettes. You know, I kind of, it seems like for the most part, I stick to basically the same colors. And I try not to. So I'm just kind of working with different colors and stuff. And right there, I just stuck the skewer in the middle to make sure there was enough paint off the canvas. I learned that little trick from Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. She does that. And there's the final wet result. And I think it turned out pretty good. I'm glad I erased those areas. That sage mint looks good in some areas and not in others. But besides that, I think the colors really all look nice together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy the painting. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you.